Welcome back. This is Roberto Lionheart at Lionheart Lodge, back with more Dungeons 4. Time for the next chapter.
The Rune Sockets of Finitude, Part 2. The Rune Sockets of Finitude were now ready for the secret, mystical ritual to be performed.
Oh good, a secret mystical ritual. That one's beat it. This is, use the healing stone to heal 10,000 damage. Okay. Huh. No stones can be allowed to take any damage. Okay. Heroes defeated by traps generate an additional 5 evilness. You have to build 50 traps to get that. Ooh, that's gonna be so hard. But no, that's interesting. Because then do you need a prison at that point? Probably not. Kind of like that. But I don't know if it's better than any of the ones we already have. Still, we'll unlock it. This one, we'll just have to be careful and we'll watch for them. And this one, that just means we're going to keep that one socketed, I think. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not changing any of those.
Okay. So now we've wasted time putting the Stones of Finitude into the Rune Sockets of Finitude. So what's next? Move the Rune Sockets somewhere and use them to form the Stone Circle of Finitude.
Talia could hardly wait to embark on the ritual and infuse the stones with power. But in fact, just saying the secret magic word, Xylopylo, was enough to start the ritual.
Yeah, sure. I say Xylopylo, and then you'll say something stupid, like in that previous mission, the Ascent, with the Flabery Dicks or whatever it was.
And so Talia set the ritual in motion.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell? I'm not even prepared yet. My dungeon from the previous map suddenly disappeared. I'm starting from scratch here.
Talia was not yet fully aware of the consequences of the ritual. She probably thought she would be charging the gauntlet of Finitude, but in fact, the genius evil was following a different plan.
I beg your pardon? Why am I only being told this now? And this genius evil you're talking about, that little rugrat over there fervently stuffing a booger in his mouth.
If you wouldn't keep interrupting me, these long intro sequences would be much shorter. Look, it's quite simple. Take good care of the stones so they don't get broken. Unfortunately, someone has also informed the dwarf queen Brynhild that you are here and she is now on her way to you.
Probably one of those blabbermouth developers for suspense and stuff. Forward, creatures! Make ready! Build traps and rooms and bring me more sharpened spears for my meeting with those damn developers later.
Alright. So first, our just in cases, right? The ritual's in motion already. So that's awesome. We have 3 entry points. I imagine all 5 of those are the stones. So what if we open that, close this, and then open that, close this,
This
keep the
stone
Stone
of
of Speed
Finitude
going.
sped up the moves, like Flash Evil's creatures.
Now if we block this one off, right here, good. Run it along next to here. Oh, actually, we wouldn't have to run it quite there. Just run it straight down to there and take out this unnecessary bit. And we run this over to here. ideally go into there, but they're not gonna, without us being able to do that. So let's look at that. Good, we can now quarry stone. Because that lets us put them right into there. Block all that off. Right. So now should be able to have this one. I mean, here, I'll have them go in on those traps for now. Right, but it's not staying like that. Ah, well, that's not going to be so close to that. Instead, we're going up here. Because that's a lot of gold that I want. This is right at our edge. There's probably more we can do in all this area, but right now, I just want them... I just want this to be good. And that is going to need...
Payday.
And as I said, for now, we're going with these tunnels. We'll see if it's better later to do it elsewhere, to a different way, but right now, I just need my little dudes to get this going. Get it unblocked so we can have all of them heroes funneling down over to here. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'll drop the mana all right there. In case we find any manivores. Those things sound a little obnoxious, but that's okay. We won't be hovering over them very often. Not stoked about the brimstone we're about to hit, but I'm not going to go around it.
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Just dead. That's all there is to it. Alright, little manivores. Right over here, please.
Oi! Time to pay a little visit to the underground, lads! Chase off those critters down there!
We do have a bunch of, we do have a bit of an army. So we will be able to do some things about all this nonsense at some point when they come in while we're building up our traps. So I'm not too worried about that, actually. We're going to leave those traps there for the time being. Open that so we can fill this in. Make it easier to make our trap go away zone. Dude, are you going to go over to the
come
mana?
lads! Let's see some action down there in the dungeon. Smash that little dungeon crystal thingy or one of the room
That's blocked
sockets.
off, that's
Or
not.
at least destroy a few rooms.
That way ends in... Oh, wow.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Yeah. think I love that it's a full attack wave, as it were. Where are you going? Really? You're gonna go sleep and leave the rest of them to fight? You're kind of rude. Whatever. We got there. That was pretty rude of her. Up here, okay. Why did they suddenly change direction? Oh, because now we can close this. Alright, cool. Which means they'll go over this again. Uh-huh. How deep that goes. That's hilarious. I love that they even put in the full model and just let it kind of showcase itself.
A few lone
underneath.
heroes trudge somewhat unmotivated through the countryside. The evilness-generating evil would be only too happy to intercept these unfortunate individuals.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would be happy to. Except it's not gonna happen. Alright, here come these guys, which is just fine at this point. Might as well tap this, as long as it doesn't actually damage this, we're fine. Okay. Get those built up. Alright, get all of these dropped in here. I just don't want them wandering down the corridors, so that's why I pick them up and put them back over there. Right now, well, there's nobody in here. Let's go ahead and take care of the walls of this thing. Having gold in it.
Oi! I'm gonna make a xylophone out of those scrawny little dark elf legs.
Interesting goal. Okay. Never would have considered turning legs into a xylophone before. So, I mean, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Because then we can do this. Actually, you don't even need it there. Right over here. Do we have anything other than regular basic traps? We do not. Spend money to unlock this. Some money on this, and some money on this. There we go. Also, money on this. There we go. More mana over here.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Yeah. Let them be. For now, anyway. They have to walk all the way around, so... Of course, those little snots are gonna get themselves into some trouble. Not my problem. It's theirs. Is that a vein of diamonds? Yeah, it is. We'll figure that out later. Okay. So let's get one of those right there. What does our toolbox room situation look like? It's over here. It's not great. I'd rather put it over in here. So.
Oi! Time to smash a few room sockets. Off you go. Take care of it, lads.
You guys get that up and running. Let's get this up and running right here. Put flag right there. Then all them here. That flag. Get 4 doors up. Take the gold out of the walls. Look at these dudes and
Ding dong! It's payday.
well, we'll see what happens there. They should stay there, not wander off. Based on what we've experienced
Enemies
in the
have
past.
entered the dungeon.
Okay. That's cool. And thank you. How about go right there? Let's get another door right here. They're 2 groups together now. Yeah. That's less awesome. But oh well. Now we're gonna break this. Because I want them making things a lot closer where they're gonna be using them. It just seems silly not to. Heal up 6 of those. See, the ghosts in the last chapter had exclamation marks on them for the rally flag. These guys don't. But they're not leaving, so I don't know. Now, if we can have at least 1, if not 2 of those built, oh, beautiful. Before they get there, then life will be just fine in that regard, although they're gonna break her own piecemeal, which isn't awesome, but oh well. That's the full ritual. Okay. Well, that's 1 less I have to deal with. It's not enough. Okay.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
That is a much more manageable amount. Alright guys, get back over. Get back over. What? Let's do this. Let's see if we can get that to resituate itself. Maybe we put that a little farther back over to here. We'll move that later, though. First, though, this is working. And it is working very well. So our next step is to try to drill those threshers. We need level 3, so we need our faction research here, up our dungeon research up to 7.
A carriage filled with heroes on home leave sped across the map.
Maybe they'll only run out into this
would
room and then go back.
definitely yield some evilness.
Maybe. It's running through the center of the map, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. He says, like, we gotta catch up to our friends. Well, no, you don't. I mean, you don't follow them all the way down. Nope, okay, okay. Oh, that one is. So... down to just one of them left.
Rune sockets to bits, and don't let that creature trash stop you.
Okay, what are you guys trying to get to? Probably this gold? Sorry, I'm just tired of them running through there with zero reason to do so. There, now run through there instead. Maybe. And I want them dealing with them piecemeal, so this is okay.
By an amazing
And now it's
coincidence, the humanitarian community specialist's collection was passing very close by the dungeon. Stopping it would generate quite a bit of evilness.
That's not super close to the dungeon. We'd have to go through some heroes to get there, so that's misleading what they're saying there. Okay, yeah, now that rally flag is not working the way that it was last chapter. We need this to counter their heals as well as to hit those assassin dudes that are causing mayhem for us.
One of your creatures has died.
Yeah.
You're going to regret this. The goddess will punish you if I don't get my hands on you first.
The goddess isn't going to be punished by anyone anymore. She's pushing up daisies now.
Let's move our horde, beds or hideout, whatever, over to here.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
And yeah, there's some nearby, but not enough that I'm too worried about it. I just need this guard room to be moved. How do I want this to... this whole area of the garden. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is the guard room. The new guard room. This is the... no longer the guard room area. This is a broken door. We're going to replace over here. And here. Break that one. There are 5 elites right there. All of you go in here. Then build the rally flag right there. Alright, good. Now let's get a little bit of damage help going on right here. There are 4 of them, and one of them is an assassin. There we go. You are assigned there. As are you. As are you. Stop it. Can I even get you to count that as your
Payday.
what you're supposed to stay by? No? Okay. Well. Right there, guys. Looks like a little snot replaced it. Uh-huh. Obnoxious. Alright. Do we have a graveyard? Yes, we do up there. So let's get this guy in here. Have him assigned.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
What? What's going...
Brenhill, obviously you are unable to take care of the problem. I'll be with you soon, but until then,
It's not okay.
only too happy to take care of the problem.
At
Forward,
all.
man,
That's way
for
too
the
many
light.
of them.
Strengthened or intimidated by Tanos' words, the heroes stormed into the dungeon. They seem to have actually received a blessing, which would at least explain the strange shimmering.
Ha! Doped or not, we're gonna wipe the floor with that handful of heroes. Forward, creatures! Hack those weapons, sharpen those traps, and polish your opponents! Ha 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 ha!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
That was rude, senor. Still one more right there.
A certain Lord Stark is on his way to a merry wood-chopping contest in the capital. Intercepting him would probably yield a fair amount of evilness.
Thing is, because of how this is set up, we can't divert them.
The power of this stone of Finitude allows all creatures to slowly regenerate over time.
Trying to watch down here as well. I think we'll be okay. We have to focus this down. Otherwise, no bueno. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright. So let's drop one dude there and the rest right here. Throw that in.
Your little snots are completely mined out of gold. You have lost a creature forever.
Mostly with throwing money at it. Okay, good. Mostly by throwing gold at it, we're going to be able to manage this section. It is ridiculous, though. All those bodies of dwarves.
You have lost a creature forever.
Yeah, I'm sure I have. Oh, I don't need you. It's just creating them. Wait.
Ding dong! It's payday.
There. Have her? No, I don't. It won't let me pick her up. Oh, that's annoying. But we're good now, I think.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Okay. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. There's still a dude in here? Oh, come on. Oh, we got rid of them all.
Stand up, my faithful. The goddess watches over you. Forward! Destroy the rune sockets!
Will you please drop him down? Thank you. It is obnoxious. Dealing with that. It'll be good for a moment. We'll set those up to be mined. I mean,
The charity organization Petting Dogs and Cats for Armless Children had carelessly sent out a shipment, pretty
Trying to
much
see if I
an
can hear
evilness
any.
delivery service, to be honest.
Any more near our stuff? But it doesn't seem like it. Oh, man. This is at least going to double
There
the
are enemies
Thresher's
in your
charges. But to go up to the next one, we need that up to 7. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You, senor, are on guard duty. They have some sort of blessing on them. Yeah, they do. That's right. It was stated. Alright, see, that's what we need to see. Along with that. That slowdown, that damage, yes.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Come on, Threshers, wake up. Alright, a couple of them will.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Convinced that was enough, but at least was something. Alright. Creatures should not be going to collect their pay. Because there's a problem here. Right at this door. Oh yeah, I told you, put that there. Why won't you cast it? Okay, that time she did. Obnoxious. Oh yeah, from being obnoxious. Okay, from now on we just need to queue up one at a time until this room is done, because then they'll keep this filled. Okay, good. I was like, don't you dare. That would not be okay. Just sneak somebody in through there. Where'd they all wander off to? I thought this banner was supposed to be below. There's only a couple in there. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, maybe the banner doesn't work the way that I thought it would. Maybe it only works on ghosts. That seems silly. Sentry creatures will always gather at the flag. Are you guys or are you not sentry creatures?
Get a move on and destroy those room sockets.
Right. Let's watch and see if anything else opens up the dungeon. Because he's now urging them forward, like last time. It doesn't look like it. We need 210 to get that to the next level. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna put one of these in right there. We're just gonna do one at a time. Oh, and you know what? You little snot. Well, you and you. Focus. Focus. Those are your focuses. And then pick up you, 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 and you. Hold, 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 hold. There. Now we'll have 4 who are always focused on gold, and 2 who are always focused on giving us more toolboxes. Maybe we should have 4 focused on it. I don't know. Maybe not. The others can bring stuff to replace it in the traps.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah. See that? That's a double group.
A few lone heroes trudge somewhat unmotivated through the countryside. The evilness generating evil would be only too...
Boy! What the hell kind of ape show is this, damn it? Looks like it's time I took matters into my own hands and give this filth a good thrashing. Into the underground and chop up the crystal thingy.
With these well-honed words, Brynhild, the dwarf queen, set off for the dungeon.
Well, if we're lucky, he can still be taken out with traps. If we're not, then, well, we'll see what happens. Gotta go catch up to their friends. They're
A
waiting for
gold
their friends.
vein is almost
So that's fine.
exhausted.
It is fantastic. Great. He's like, alright, well, we'll build this. Oh, wait. Maybe not. 15. Run back and forth. I mean, technically, if they're focused on our
The dwarf
snots,
queen
that's
Brynhild entered the dungeon.
something.
This might even actually prove to be a little exciting.
Exciting, is that what you
What's
call
that
it?
stink down here? Time to air this place out and take out the trash.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just cut off your nose so you don't have to smell anything. And of course, by that, I mean that my creatures will take care of it. Go ahead, grab her, smack her on the schnoz, and rub fiery chili powder on her mucous membranes.
Actually, if we can get up to 150, we're not going to. We have to, though, for her. No, dang it. No. That's not helpful. Yeah. They just tore their way through them. And just down they go immediately, huh? Yeah. Goodbye, Orc. Just gonna die. Okay, well. We're toast here.
Defend the dungeon heart.
So the question is,
One of the rune sockets is under attack.
okay, so let's look over here. How
The
could
absurd evil's dungeon heart was destroyed and shattered into tiny pieces. Tanos was able to successfully snatch the stones of finitude and become the most powerful ruler in the world. Sad, but true.
Okay, so here's some things that we're gonna do differently. The trap setup is fine.
So now we've wasted time.
The making them all go around and travel all around also seems fine. However, we had a bit of an issue over here. So instead, I think what we ought to do, we can go around the other way. So if they come in through here, they're gonna have to go down and around. Not there. Right there. So now they have to go up to here, right? And we can block... Well, I mean, yeah, no, we still want them going through on those traps for now. Just for the extra damage. But go there. Fill this to here. We can have them coming out here. Oh yes, dig through stone. Send them well beyond over to here. Send them around like so. No. Good. Send them around to there.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
There. That's new. This one. Regeneration. Cool. For now, chuck it into there. Alright, so then they'll come in through here, go down through there. But let's instead have them go through that. And block this off. It's not this one that we need to put out. Alright. Hopefully we can go to there. Well, they're gonna have to be able to come in somewhere down through here, I think. So let's let them come in through here, I guess. We don't really want to keep this anyway, to be honest. It's taking our evilness to maintain it. I do not like that. That way, we can keep this closed off, and we can keep this closed off from the enemy. I think that's the best we're gonna get for now. That at least makes them have to travel through on both sides. Now, what we ought to do is we have one block there, then 1, 2 for the trap. Do that, so we can have this here. Get our slime ball there. Well, that's gonna take a minute to get rid of, isn't it?
Payday.
Oi!
Oh well.
Time to pay a little visit to the underground, lads. Chase off those critters down there.
Pick off the things from the walls. Not stoked that that's right there, but that's okay. Get it figured out. Didn't really want Thanos to be back here, but can't do anything about that either. All right. Now, we pop in here. We get both of these and that. Then we move our trap.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Oi, come lads! Let's see some action down there in the dungeon. Smash that little dungeon crystal thingy or one of the rune sockets. Or at least destroy a few runes.
Okay, I do want the manivores. Just don't want them over here. Want them over there. Oh, lady, why did you do that? Let them go. Doesn't matter anyway.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves one of those right in there. Two of those going. Now. Come on. You. And you. Oh, we're gonna pick four. They are going to be focused on toolboxes. And then I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4.
One of your
Gold,
creatures has bit the
gold.
dust.
All of you go over here a minute. All of you come over here. Meantime, we're gonna try to proc some more manivores. See if we can't get them come out and play. Because I definitely want them. To feel invited.
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Good. Now, I do want to take the mana that already is available. Drop it all right here.
Oi! I'm gonna make a bleeding me tankard out of that damn dark elf skull. Whereby, with that bird brain, it's probably only enough for a shot glass.
Yes, you're so clever. Aren't you? Let them build themselves up a little bit before they get there. Get over to there, right? But mostly just get them going over there sooner rather than later. That's nice. Where's our first? There it is. Drop that there. Alright. Now.
Enemies are in the dungeon. A number of nuns from the Order of Holy Rollers from the Broker's Hell were canvassing the area in search of donations. If the miserly evil had its way, that begging would soon come to an unpleasant end.
It's gotta be the heroes, yeah. They're very focused. They move, they just move. Alright, so there's no... Yeah. Gorgeous. Those are all up and running. Having to restore gold. Yeah, that's okay.
Oi! Take those rune sockets apart! We don't want that vermin!
Yeah. Well... Drop in behind her, or behind those ladies. And we'll deal with the rest of them. I would say they served their purpose, those manivores. And the other couple, or other few, they'll make their way over here.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
There we go. All y'all's just come back here and chill. So now the question. Ooh, pop a manivore out of one of these. Now the question is, when a manivore... No. Rephrase. When a little snot bites the dust. If it's one of the ones that I have... assigned.
A few
The
lone
next one
heroes
that
trudge
replaces
somewhat
him, will
unmotivated
they
through the
be
countryside. The evilness generating evil would be only
assigned
too
to the
happy
same
to
thing?
intercept these unfortunate individuals.
That is my question. Alright, little snots over there can distract, which is great, because I want that ready. Alright, we're gonna call that good for today. First time through, didn't work so well. This time I feel like we're a lot farther ahead than before. This one, oh, it healed 10,000 damage in our last attempt, so we don't have to worry about that one. I should have had one of these up and going. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it,
This stone
let's
of
do that.
Finitude
Then we'll do our save, because I'm gonna forget between today and tomorrow. Yeah, so there we are. As long as none of those take any damage, and we build 50 traps, we'll have both of those. And as long as we don't get overrun again, we'll win the level. Duh. But we're in a better position. So until next time, good luck, have fun, and have a great day.